the hand that's above or closest to her head is going to go underneath the neck. Now you probably know, I hope you noticed that this transition was slow and gradual and that I maintained contact with her. I never broke the contact. Now my thumb right now is sticking up. I would like to bury it and simply fold it in. My fingers here are curved, and I'm going to curve them even more. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing my fingertips all the way underneath to the other side, to my opposite side. As I hold the opposite side and curve my fingers, making contact with the tight neck muscles that I can feel, I'm going to lightly touch GB14 on the forehead. That's in alignment with the eye. Now this is on the same side that I'm sitting, so this is opposites. I'm holding the right neck muscles with the left forehead. And I'm going to come down the left. Now this is assuming that I find that the right side of her neck is tighter than the left side. From GB, which is gallbladder, 14 here, holding light touch. Come down underneath the cheekbone with 2 fingers and press slowly and gently upward. Now I'm giving a little more pressure to her neck. These are strong muscles. They hold up the whole head. So you can give firm pressure onto the neck muscles. Now I'm holding underneath the cheekbone ST3, the facial beauty points. And from here I go to K27. To find that, I find her collarbones here and go just below that. I like to do both of these points on both sides and ask my client to breathe into it. You'll feel for hollows here. This is K27, the elegant mansion points. You don't have to know the numbers. You don't have to know the names. I want you to know these points. This is just a fabulous chest point. Elegant mansion. The mansion is the chest. And the elegance is releasing it. So this point clears the chest. And it's also a great point for the back, for thyroid imbalances. Now I'm holding these points lightly and coming down to SP16. That's at the base of the rib cage. Now I just traced a line down from her earlobe all the way down to her rib cage, and using all my fingertips in that area. This is a digestive aid point. SB16 is a point that's especially important for the digestive system. So if you have indigestion or gas, or if your ribs hurt, you want to hold this point. So you're doing great. When you feel pulses, you know that the energy is flowing through. Now from here, I'm going to press this point you well know, large intestine 4, on the same side as the neck that I'm holding. So we just went through a series of points on the opposite side of the neck to here, and now we're going back to the same side as the neck with large intestine 4. The purpose of this is to bring the energy downward. And this point here does exactly that. It's a gateway that opens up the descending flows. That's why it releases a headache, because it gets the energy out of the head. It brings the energy down the body. That's why this point is used for all kinds of pain. Because when you have pain, there's inflammation and things bloat up and rise in your body. You want the inflammation to go down. This is an anti-inflammatory point. Good to know that it's not just for a headache, but it brings pain down. It brings inflammation down. And it brings the energy down. And we're bringing it down by doing the final balancing steps. Top of the head with the third eye points. From the third eye to the center of the breastbone. I'm going to bring the hand that's here on the top of the head and replace it here. Hold her hands to warm them up and to create an energy connection. And then we come all the way down. Hold the thumbs. This is very powerful. You can see that her toes are apart. So I just bring the toes of one foot toward the toes of the other foot. Grasp hold firmly. Once I bring the large toes together. And it's this combination of holding the thumbs, the large toe, second toe, third toe, and breathing deeply, letting my spine be still. That's the secret for obtaining energy balance in the whole body. For your client and for yourself. Sometimes it takes a minute. Sometimes it takes 2 minutes. Sometimes it takes a full 3 minutes. So relax your shoulders down. Breathe slow, even, deep breaths.